Hey creators, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on your post notifications so you guys can see every single time that I upload. I do tend to upload on Sundays and Tuesdays around 8 a.m. so look out for my videos if you guys don't have your post notifications on. So let's get right into this video. Here are my HomeGoods secrets that you guys may know, but I might throw in some that you guys don't know. So stay tuned. So for my outfit of the day, this blazer is from Goodwill but originally from J. Crew. This tank top is from Forever 21 and these jeans as well. And these shoes are H&M. And if you guys want to follow me for more outfit posts, my Instagram will be listed down below. It's the new Vogue, so you guys can catch up with me on IG. All right, before we start, I do want to mention at the end of the video, don't forget to stay tuned to the end. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys my favorite HomeGoods purchases of all time. And you guys can see all the gems that I have, and I will be listing my dupes down below. You guys can definitely shop similar items. So my first tip is to prepare for your HomeGoods trip. So this is going to sound pretty self-explanatory, but when I was first shopping for my apartment, I had a vision and a mood board that kind of helped me when I was looking through HomeGoods, because you don't want to buy items that end up not looking good later on, because before I was using that, I was just picking out different items from different stores, and when they would come together, I realized that they didn't match or they didn't go with my aesthetics. So definitely think about your aesthetics, what style you're into, and create a vision board or mood board. And also measure the rooms that you're planning to decorate around or in, because you don't want to buy items that are too large for your space or too small. So I recommend you guys bring a measuring tape, or if you don't have one, they do have I think paper ones located in different aisles throughout each HomeGoods. So that was a cool tip that I didn't realize until recently, that they actually have those paper measuring tapes. They actually come in handy when you forget, but bring your own measuring tape in your purse. You can get cheap ones from the dollar store that are really small and compact, but be prepared by measuring and having a set mood board or vision board. The next tip is location, location, location. It is so important to, one, shop multiple locations. Don't just go to the one down the street, because you might be missing out on some of the really nice gems in different locations. And another tip is, a lot of the buyers for HomeGoods tend to put the higher end luxury designer items in the more affluent neighborhoods, or the neighborhoods that would give them a bigger return. So when HomeGoods is looking to make a store in a neighborhood, they think about the medium income of each family, and that's how they determine what the buyers spend and what they put into each HomeGoods, which makes sense. So definitely look out for large cities and look to go to multiple locations when you're looking for HomeGoods, because you're not gonna always find what you're looking for at your neighborhood store. You might have to venture out. I wouldn't go too far, like I would say maybe an hour away is the furthest I would go. And when I'm looking to shop at HomeGoods, I tend to keep maybe 3 to 5 hour span if I'm on a hunt for certain items, that I will hit up at least 5 different locations. Me and my mom do it all the time. Like, we're okay with spending hours at HomeGoods, but if you just want to spend a couple hours, definitely map out what 2 to 3 HomeGoods are close in your area and hit up those areas. So definitely keep in mind, location is very important, because you'll find the best items in the most expensive neighborhoods. Next tip is style numbers or style codes. And where you find them is they're located on the tags or the back of the items where the part code is. And I will show you guys a clip of how to find it and where to find it. But definitely keep an eye out for this. If you are looking for a particular item that you've seen somebody else has, just ask them for the style code or the style number, and you can call up each store that you're looking to go to, so you don't have to drive all the way there, and then just ask the sales associate if they could either look up the style number or the style code, Or if you are like my mom, which I think this was genius because she's been looking for Sarah Brooks paintings since months, maybe 6 months. She fell in love with this artist, and it's really hard to pin down these paintings because they're super popular. As soon as they get in, they're out the door. You kind of have to pick it up once you see it. So she's looking for a particular painting. So what she would do is call different home goods on the days that she realizes that they have a new stock, and she would call them and ask them if there are any Sarah Brooks paintings available. And that's how she was able to land one of her favorite pieces of art, which I'll show you guys in a clip, and I love it as well. So you can definitely call each store and talk to a sales associate, either give them the style code and number, or you can tell them the particular artist or designer that you're looking for. And I thought this was so smart because sometimes you don't want to waste gas. There are some days where I just go to HomeGoods to just look around and see what they have, but some days I'm on a hunt because I go on days sometimes when I don't have the money, so I'm just strolling around and I'll see something and I'll be very upset about it, and I'm like, okay, I'll come back for it, and then it's not there. But just because it's not in that particular location doesn't mean it's not everywhere else, because usually when there's an item in one location, they usually have them in different locations as well. So on the days that you're not ready to purchase anything, you can just take a picture of the style number or style code, or call different HomeGoods location with the designer name or the artist name. So let's talk discounts. So every 3 months, HomeGoods actually has a rotation where they'll put items on sale or clearance sale. And in order to find how long an item has been in HomeGoods, you just check the back and it should have the 2-digit month and 2-digit year, and that's how you can tell how long an item has been in the store, so you could see if it's going to go on sale pretty soon. But if it's a really popular item though, it's probably not going to last very long. But there are some items that stay around the HomeGoods pretty long, and they do actually end up in the clearance section or on sale, so that's a good way to look out for that. And in discounts, you can always ask for discounts. If there's an item that's severely damaged or even scuffed up just a little bit, they will give you a significant discount if it's super damaged, but I think it's just normally 10% if it's just lightly damaged. So you can go up to maybe 25% depending on the manager. It's usually just their discretion, so just keep that in mind. But you can get discounts on damaged items, which I recently figured out when I started shopping last year, because I wasn't doing a lot of shopping, so I didn't know that. But you can do discounts on top of clearance items as well. So yeah. Alright, so this tip is gonna seem pretty like duh, but I didn't know this because, like I mentioned in my other tip, like sometimes I'll just stroll around and just be not really intending to buy anything, and I will miss out on it. Or there are days where I go there and I'm willing to spend money, but I'm thinking about an item, so I'll pass it, and I'm like, oh, I'll come back to it in a couple minutes. I'll just go to this section, and by the time I get to that section again, that item is gone. So definitely put that item that you are thinking about in your cart. And the worst thing that you can do is buy the item, bring it home, and decide it doesn't work in your home, and you can bring it back. So definitely pick up the item, because once you put that piece down, somebody else is going to want to pick it up. And I think that's what happened with these two paintings that I have in my dining room area. I was playing around with this. I was like, okay, I don't know if I want it. So I left it there, and I came back, and there were two. So that was good. There was a woman that was already ready to pick it up. So definitely put the item in your cart. If you don't want it, at least you can decide at checkout. But I definitely would recommend, if you have the money, buy it on the spot, bring it home, see if you love it, and then return it if you don't want it. That's the worst that could happen. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. And the last tip that I would give is to email your receipts, because I am a person that always loses receipts. I don't know why. I have every intention of holding on to them, but they always like go missing, or I throw them out or crumple them up in frustration when I'm trying to clean out my car. But yeah, so definitely keep your receipts if you can, or email them to yourself, because that way you can just search the style number, or you can search the date in your actual emails and you'll be able to pull it up really quickly, and they can just scan it and that's it. It saved me a lot of time and money, and I'm very thankful about that. And another thing that I figured out by accident was I ended up on Homegoods. I don't know if it's a fraud list or something like this, but apparently if you return too many items without receipts, you can end up on a list where you're not allowed to return anything. And it's a good thing my mom was there, because she was able to do the return for me, because apparently I've returned one too many items without a receipt. And that's why I started emailing receipts to myself, because don't let that be you, because they'll take it as long as you still have the tag on it, but they will put you on a list and it will pop up on their screen and you will not be able to make any more returns for a while. So definitely always have your receipt, and if you don't, email it. My last tip is to go to the website if you're looking for a particular item. They might have it. I didn't know that they had a website. I think they recently came out with a Homegoods website because of the pandemic, if I'm not wrong. This site's maybe 6 months old, I think. But I know TJ Maxx does have a home section that you can go to as well and cross-reference, but that's just a tidbit if you're looking for certain items. Not everything is on there, because they tend to have only a select few. I haven't really found a lot on there, but my friend actually did get me a book, a coffee table book from their website, which I love so much, and I'll show you guys in a mini haul of my favorite Homegoods items. So yeah, definitely check out the online catalog as well. We made it to the haul. Let me show you this huge basket vessel real quick, because it has to go back in its position. If you guys have been with me for a long time, you guys know that I actually DIY'd this wicker basket, and my inspiration was this Homegoods wicker vessel that I love so much, and it's so huge. I just spray painted it, but it's so heavy I'm like out of breath. But I definitely love that. And my next item is this collar, and you guys know I'm obsessed with RH, and this is another RH dupe or find. I'm out of breath. Give me a second. But yes, and I also got this from Homegoods as well. Next thing I have is this Juju hat on a stand, and I don't have the style number for this one, but I do have a dupe, and I love this Juju hat so much. It's very boho, and yeah, I like that it's on a stand. And I do have some dupes for this as well, but this was a gem. And then these I found separately in two different Homegoods. I found this Pampas Grass, and I think it was $12.99 for 2 bundles of them, which was really good. And then I found this vessel that I ended up DIYing and adding more whites and a beige to it to kind of give it like a textured look. And the next thing I got was this bad boy, this vessel, and it's actually made in Vietnam, and I love the texture on it. I like that it looks super aged. This was really nice. I don't have the prices for everything, but I just want to show you guys some gems. So I have this disc on a stand, very RH vibes as well. And this one I do have the style number for, and like I said, I will leave all the style numbers that I have down below. Last one, I have this brass bowl, and I love the etching on it, and it has it also on the inside. And I love that it's a muted brass gold, like you guys know how I feel about that. But yes, the last item that I got from the website, well, actually I didn't get it, my best friend bought it for me for my birthday, was this coffee table book, and I love the colors on it. So you can find some gems on the website. You'll just find more variety in stores, but there are some gems on the site. Alright creators, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe if you guys aren't already subscribed, and leave some comments if you guys have any tips or secrets that you've learned along your home goods shopping journey, so you guys can share it with the fellow creators. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!